We have men out there laying down their lives. You got no right to do any less than them. Because you got nothing to prove, right? God's righteous man. Pretending like he could live without a war.
Hello, friendos. How's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I did a little bit of, if anyone's seen that Captain America Zombies music video, it was really, really good. Anyways, I'm coming at you today with an Earth 2 update video. I love you all. This has been really, really crazy. Everyone comment down below what your favorite part about my videos up until this point has been. I'm going to go over a couple questions, go over a couple theories. We do have developers announcements today as well. Let's get to it. Okay, so we have Peng Joon, the guy that has 125,000 subscribers on YouTube. He spent another $10,000 in Earth 2 already today, which is February 24th, 2021. This probably isn't going to be viewable until tomorrow after I upload it and everything. But it appears as he's trying to build a megacity in California, and it looks like it will be called Oasis. So there's a rumor right now, but he is buying. That's really, really incredible. But speaking of people who are buying, Italia. Okay, so it's me, Mario. Why am I saying that? I'm going to show you a little thing I like to call Italian television.
Go into the tape right here. Brought to us by Massimo Petracca. Earth 2 on Italian television, and yeah, there was the big part of the country watched it.
And that might be the thumbnail of this video. Basically, after that happened, I'm going to find the thumbnail here. Italy had a $5,187 put into it. Like, that was a good amount of money. That was the amount of money inserted in 1 hour. In 1 hour after that was aired, almost $5,200, which is absolutely incredible. That is just insane. So moving on. Okay, so people are asking about strategy. Why are people buying like Peng Joon, buying in California, something that is just $50 a tile almost, versus where you could buy Chavez Topia by under $1.50 a tile? Well, I think it's strategy. Because if you buy expensive tiles that other people are not going to want to buy, like, okay, I'm not spending, all right, that is the cost almost of a, PlayStation 5 game or a Switch game, that's $60. Like, why would you spend that on one tile? Well, he can buy those things and then rent them out. If you don't want to pay $50 for whatever, rent it out for the day. See how it works. And that's a good way to say, like, test your hypotheses, your thesis. I have this store that I think can work. I'll give you $5. Let me rent it out for a couple of days or however long. And then, okay, you do that, great. It works out, continue renting. If it doesn't work out, then no harm, no foul. You didn't buy a $50 tile just to try something that doesn't work. You can do this, and it doesn't have to be there. You could test it out in Yemen, in Antarctica, in South Africa, China. Doesn't matter where. But U.S. is a place a lot of people are going to congregate, a lot of people where they're going to go. So that's just something like a long-term thing. Pay a bunch now, and then long-term, $5 a day, over the course of, 500 people doing it. What was that? I don't even know. 100 would be fine. Oh my God, but $2,500 a day. That'd be insane. I don't know if that many people are going to rent out, at least right away, at least from him. We don't know. I bought land and the name. I bought land and the name of the location is someone's code. Can I change that? Yes, absolutely. You can go into the settings. No.
All right, figured I would just show you guys since it is easier. Anything that you want to do, edit, and then description, I'm just going to put lights. And then once you do that, you click the save, and then you get something that says land updated successfully, and it is now lights. So that is how you do that. Moving on here, we're gonna keep on moving here, folks. Okay, so the tiles above the red line in Antarctica is actually international territory. So don't buy up there if you don't want to pay almost $6 a tile. The person who did that actually said, like, yeah, that's why I made the line, so people don't go above. It's like, that is perfect. That's why I partnered with you. That's why we're gonna make the best megacity ever, because intelligence. Everyone drop your favorite memes down below for intelligence. I don't know if we have any big brain ideas. Everyone drop your favorite big brain idea.
down below. All right, so I'm going to read through a couple of screenshots here. One of them is an update from Shane saying, quote, I know we processed over $200,000 in payouts yesterday. Most people are just waiting patiently, but then some expect special treatment. Oh man, he's going hard here. I am the first to put my hand up and apologize. It's taking a while, but at the end of the day, we want to root out all of the scammers on the system, and we are trying to catch up on hypergrowth. We don't want scammers on Earth 2 long term, so it's better to root them out now and add systems to prevent it before we push any major marketing again. I have interview requests piled up that we are putting off until things are more set in place. Now, those interview requests, I'll go over that in a second, but the interview requests I want to go over quickly before I lose my train of thought. That could be people, that could be YouTubers that say like they want to interview them, or it could be people that want to go and interview for, withdrawing process, just to interview to work for them. Because again, it is anyone that is in Australia or is able to work remotely wherever is going to want to work for a company where the CEOs are literally working 30-hour shifts and they're sleeping on the floor, sleeping at their desks. That's somewhere where you're going to say, like, this company is going places. Again, just my opinion. So I'm going to X out of that, and I'm going to go to the next one. Another update from Shane saying, blue dots are gone for now. Someone accidentally opened a filter they were not supposed to, and I had them close it off as soon as I heard. And then I'll just show you guys. Michael Corleone says, oops. I thought that was great. Everyone drop in the comments whether you thought that was great or not. Did you think it was great? I thought it was great. So moving on. I wanted to read a couple of things from you guys. I won't say any names, but people be commenting stuff like, pretty sure you're Saint Randy of the Church of Randy. I read somewhere that by 2050, there will be a monument in E2 on the site of E1's Burj that will be a building in the shape of your glorious head. There is also a small but growing Facebook group of your loyal followers who believe that your extensive tile network actually forms some sort of pattern/signal that will lead to intergalactic travel in the E2 universe. Am I doing something crazy with my tiles? I'm doing something with my tiles and the way I'm buying them and stuff, but intergalactic travel, I think that's a little far out there. I'm just throwing that out there. Some other things. Everyone in the videos, as far as the mythos and stuff yesterday, people are just coming out with these amazing ideas. I just want to highlight some. One of my Patreon members, James Neal, actually says, I think it's clear now. You actually have tiles signifying the fall of the Great Wall of Chavez that separates Chavez-topia, prefecture, and the land of international invaders who failed to pass the wall in hopes of taking land and enslaving its inhabitants. The wall has since been covered up by many blizzards that sweep Chavez-topia every decade. The reason tiles are cheaper in Chavez-topia is because King Randy, that's me, makes a point of defending his people and keeping all the tiles available for everyone, maintaining a free world for all. I thought these are just really cool ideas that I thought I'd just want to read, and that makes sense. We could build a great wall that separates us from the international stuff. It would be great if we're in the warring world also and people have to travel. Yeah, that wall will defend us. And the last two, whilst traveling over Antarctica in our military chopper, we crashed into Shane whilst he was flying around in E2 skies, escaping from the real world. We were stranded in the middle of Antarctica with no food supplies. With the help of Chief Randy, it's me again, we survived and ended up building the greatest megacity. Oh, that was great. Musa Ali. Next one comes from Chris Ambrose. Pokemaster Randy wants to battle. How about you are the final gym leader, and people have to come battle you after the defeat of your 7 generals or gym leaders? Which would make sense if you have 6 other continents and then 1 for the international territory. That's something I probably will set up. Like, okay, we're going to have, in the U.S., yeah, we'll break it down by states, but we should have some Pokemon masters or anyone that doesn't have to be Pokemon. It could be you doing Magic the Gathering, you could be doing Yu-Gi-Oh!, whatever you want. It just makes sense that, there's 8 of us and the 8 gym leaders. So moving on past that, someone asked if I would have a celebrity boxing match with any of the other YouTube creators when this gets big enough. And yeah, sure, I would love that. I love doing things for charity. I would actually do it like almost like I forget what you call it, where everyone versus me and I verse one, then I verse the other, then I verse the other, just because I think I'm the only one that has boxing experience. At some point, if Logan Paul wants to do charity boxing match, I would totally fight Logan Paul. Not because I hate him or anything. I think he's a pretty chill guy. But Pokemon, Umbreon, look at the Umbreon shirt. But I would do it just because one, he's a really good athlete, and I want to test myself. And the other things, again, I don't think any of the other creators have much boxing experience, but I'm sure they would do it for charity. So yes, that is something I plan on doing. If anyone is a promoter, Jones, do a 24/7 on me. Set that up, girl. In 5 years, when there's tens of millions of people playing this, they're going to look back and say, like, who were the first players to get in at 10 cents a tile? It will sound insane. We are the pioneers. We are the future. And if I can quote Mabel, the future is in the past. Yeah. If anyone has seen Gravity Falls, you'll know what I'm talking about. Could we pay our bills from our game account? Abso-freaking-lutely. At some point, again, this is unconfirmed, just some wild speculation here. But if we're gonna have payment systems like Cash App, like Venmo, a Coinbase account, whether this becomes a non-fungible, an NFT or not, non-fungible token, it would make sense. Okay, you have money that you can transfer out. There should be no reason why you can't pay your bills. I'm not saying from this game, but yeah, like from the game. Like, I'm not saying that, you're gonna make so much money, you're gonna pay your bills with this. But now, if you make $80 in a month and you want to pay your phone bill, yeah, there should be no reason why you can't set it up on your phone saying pay from this account. And even if you can't, it's just a quick, go to my account, go to the fund. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool if they did that. That'd be super fantastic. Why such a cold promised land? Meaning, why is my megacity in Antarctica? Well, I thought about this, and if we're gonna terraform tiles anyway, I mean, I don't think there's gonna be. Do I want a lava gym? Yes, I want a lava Pokemon gym with Magmar and Charizard, and there's gonna be an ice one with Articuno and Lapras. It's gonna be so cool. But yeah, no, I mean, if we're gonna have Neuralink be in our minds and make us feel the cold, yeah, okay, we're gonna have to have heaters inside of our tents, inside of our buildings. But yeah, you can terraform tiles. So I'm gonna have a place, I guess, where actually just to troll when we're near the water. Be like, okay, we're gonna have a beach here, have a sandy beach in the middle of Antarctica. I think that'd be really fun. Anyway, everyone comment down below what type of non-frozen activity you want to do. We've had stuff with skiing and snowball fights and snow tubing, but what type of non-cold activity do you want to see in Chaveztopia? Let me know. Just comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.